Most of the people I've dated are so selfish. It would be nice to have a place where I could learn how to have a healthy relationship. Sometimes I don't even know what that looks like.
So what attracted me to Kim at first, besides that she was like floating 3 inches off the ground and light shining from the sky, she was just different than other girls I'd dated. She was more interested in changing the world than changing into 5 different outfits before we went on a date. As I got to know Kim, I was struck with this emotion that was actually hope. I'd been through so many failed relationships and failed so many great people in relationships. I'd lost hope that not only could I ever find someone, but that I'd actually be successful in a relationship. When I met Kim, I met hope.
I just desperately want to find a way to connect with my wife. I just don't know where to start. I don't feel like I really have anyone I can share this with.
After a couple years of marriage, I realized there was these areas in our life that were off limits to talk about. We both knew nothing good would come out of having a conversation. It would just end up in arguments or walking away. And I just became disillusioned. I was almost losing hope that we would ever get beyond some of these conflict areas. I remember saying to myself, this is not what I signed up for.
I'm divorced and saw the impact it had on my children. I know it was hard on them. What can I do to make sure that the next generation doesn't have to live through this kind of pain?
I realized I didn't know how to be a great partner. I needed tools. I needed something to help me be successful. And so I started learning some tools about how to handle my own expectations and how to communicate clearly.
I received the flyer for How Not to Marry a Jerk at a very timely place in my life. I was going through my second bad divorce, and the class really helped me gain the skills I needed to find a better person in my life that was more healthy for me. And you'd think at my age that I would know all the skills, but there's a lot to learn out there.
The great part is when we use these tools, we know we're going to connect with each other. And I know that I'm going to understand her. If we have a conflict area, I'm going to understand her point of view because we're using these tools. Whereas before, I would just be reacting to what I thought she was thinking or saying. But now I know her point of view and I can understand her. And it's exciting. Conflict brings us closer and brings us hope that we're going to be able to really meet each other's emotional needs now. And that's really exciting to me. What I love about Northwest Family Service relationship classes is we teach tools you can use to enrich your relationship. You'll walk away from each class with specific steps towards connecting with your partner.